I merely rock on any block. Hammer cocked on NA rock. KL on that gates block. I throw it up for like 8 blocks. Rolls Royce, they know it's me. This green, that's KOB.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is a sample shopping episode, and of course these episodes are sponsored by my friend Adriana over at Decant Shop, the best place on the net, probably in the world to be quite frank with you guys, to get samples of all different types of fragrances. You can use my coupon code MAX12 to save 12% off your entire order, but also be mindful, look at the top of the page anytime you log on, because Adriana has all kinds of special sales throughout the year, you know, way more than 12% off, so just check that, and if there's nothing going on, use my coupon code then. Also be mindful to check all the time, because new fragrances are constantly coming in, and there's a way you can request fragrances on the site as well. So decantshop.com, coupon code MAX12. Now we have 4 fragrances to talk to you guys about today, all available at decantshop.com, and I actually have all of these on skin. I'll probably be doing these moving forward on skin. I put them on my pulse points just because I think I give you guys a little bit more of a realistic view of how the fragrances might smell on you doing it on skin. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off this week with another Opus VII from the House of Amouage. Last week we looked at Opus number 6. This week we're looking at Opus number 7. I want to get my nose on all of these and add, you know, a few to my collection if I find some worthy. This one came out in 2013. This was a dual effort between Pierre Negrin and Alberto Morales, so 2 great perfumers. Notes on this one are galbanum, pink pepper, fenugreek, cardamom, nutmeg, amber, oud, patchouli, leather, ambergris, costus, musk, sandalwood, olabanum, and cypriol oil. Now, I had just not too long ago smelled, if you watch my Sensafari episodes, a fragrance that had fenugreek in it called Promethi by Olivier Durbano, and that was my favorite of anything that Olivier sent me, so I'm starting to enjoy this very sweet, vegetal, earthy note. Now, price-wise on this one, you know where you can find Amouage, Usual Suspects, Min, Lucky Scent, Oswald, Bergdorf's. 100 ml of this one is pricey, guys. It retails for $3.50, but you can find it for about half the price on discount sites. And guys, wow, I fucking hate this. I just don't like fragrances that open up with heavy cumin. Not going to be my thing. I've sort of become more tolerant of cumin recently. You know, it's been maxed out a little bit, and maybe in a different area of the world this is something I'd be more comfortable wearing, but here in New York City in 2015 this is no cipher for me. I just associate this with body odor, and look, it has some nice notes under it, as did Opus 6. Opus 6 was way less cumin heavy, and I couldn't deal with that one. This one is just too heavy up front with the cumin. If you sneak the cumin in on me, if you layer it under some shit, maybe. But this is just too heavy for me. I don't like this one at all. Amouage, Opus 6 and 7 are definitely not going to be in my collection ever. So let's go to the House of Bentley. Next, we have one called Absolute. You guys know I own Intense. I came around to it because I got it on sample shopping. I didn't love it at first, but I did get around to getting a bottle of it. And now, as I said before, I can tell women that I own a Bentley and not be lying through my teeth. The Absolute version dropped in 2014. It came out as a Harrods exclusive. The price on it was €110, but I have now seen it on eBay quite a bit for $100. So it can be had in the US. Notes on this one are ginger and pink pepper at the top, olabanum, sandalwood, and papyrus in the middle, Atlas, amber, oud, and moss in the base. Now, I was stupid excited to get my hands on this one. I love the bottle and the packaging on these, but I'm gonna have to pass on this one, and there's only one reason I will pass on this one. To me, this resembles Gucci Pour Homme quite a bit. And I have Gucci Pour Homme, and I have Dirty English by Juicy Couture, and this is really good, but it smells a lot to me like those two. Probably closer to Gucci Pour Homme. And it's just not that original. Nice quality, certainly somewhat daring for a non-niche fragrance, but it's too much like some other things out there, so I would have to pass on this one. Next up, let's go to the house that is the different company. This one is called Bachmakov. We've looked at a few from this house on the show: Sel Vetiver, Rose Poivre, Cyan Orange. Nothing that really got me excited. I don't own anything from this house. This one was heavy on my list to check out. The scents I really want to check out are the three that Dusha 4 did for this house. I think Oud for Love, Oud Shamash, and something else. Oud, I think, and I smelled one of them. I don't remember which one it was, but this one came out in 2010. It was done by the daughter of Jean-Claude Ellena, Celine Ellena, and notes on this one are coriander, bergamot, and fig at the top, shisho, nutmeg, and freesia in the middle, cedar and amber in the base. Retail on this one is $165 for the 50 ml, $235 for the 100 ml at Lucky Scent. Shop around though. I've seen this one discounted. I don't really love this fragrance. It's weird. It almost smells like plaster when I first sprayed it on. Once it dries down, I do get some fig and some green, but I just don't love this one at all. I think as it opens up, it gets more palatable, but it's weird to me. There's something almost sterile about it, and there's not much that I can compare it to. I'm very happy I didn't blind buy this one. It's just, for me, maybe I have to give it some more time, but I really don't like it. And considering we just looked at Figuier Idon by Armani Privé, which I loved a couple weeks ago, I don't need this as a fig fragrance in my collection. So for me, it's a big pass. I still really haven't found that different company fragrance that I want to put in my collection yet, but I'm sure it will happen soon enough. And guys, we are going to finish this week with one from the house of Rasasi. I'm going to fuck the pronunciation of this one up. I think it is called Kun Mukthalifan. Kunmukthalifan. Kun Mukthalifan. Now, I own one from this house, La Yukawam, which to me is a very close clone to Tuscan Leather. I have been sent a bunch of these by Decant Shop. Adrian always throws a bunch of them in when I make my requests. I haven't found another that I really like. This one has top notes of lemon and orange, middle notes of spices and amber, and base notes of sandalwood and musk. This one can be found online for around $23. Look guys, with me and Rasasi, I've smelled one thing that I deem to be bottle worthy, and that might change, but to me this one is a joke. It's bologna cologne, very through and through, citrus, spices, and wood, synthetic, unimaginative, fine for someone who just wants to spray cologne on and not smell bad and spend about $20, but you know, as Omar Little says, when you come at the king, you best not miss, and Rasasi is missing a lot recently. They're not impressing me with these subpar $20 releases. I need something a little bit more impressive from them, because they haven't shown me anything personally since La Yukawam. So guys, next week 4 more fragrances. We'll look at 2 from the house of Scent Story, 1 from the house of Laurence Dumont, and 1 from the house of C.O. Bigelow. If I'm ranking these, it's tough this week. Definitely go Bentley Absolute 1. I'll go Different Company 2. I'll go Kun whatever the fuck 3. And I'll go Amouage 4. None of these will find their way into my collection unless I go about face on the Bentley or the Different Company. The other 2, there's no shot. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please go to decantshop.com. Use that coupon code MAX12. Really excited to do the next 2 episodes from this haul. If there's a fragrance you want to see me talk about from Decant Shop, please be sure to let me know. Remember, you can also purchase decanting supplies on decantshop.com, and you can trade in bottles you're not using for cash in-store credit. I'll see you guys again this weekend with a review. Guys, you know what it is. My name is Maximilian.
Let's go! Let's go!